Hey everybody, welcome back to the garage. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please go ahead, click on subscribe, and also click on the bell to receive all the updates and notifications on my channel. So today we have a product review of the Ryobi 1700 PSI Pressure Washer. What we're going to do is we're going to review some of the options and features on it, go over some of the specifications, and show it in action as well. I've had this pressure washer for about 2 or 3 months. I've been using it quite a bit, so I can give you a fair and honest review of this product since I've been using it for 2 or 3 months. So with that being said, why don't we go ahead and review the product, and we'll go over some of the features and options. So first and foremost, the pressure hose is 25 feet long. It's going to give you quite a good range once you have it hooked up. The power cord itself, which clicks in the back, is 35 feet. And one option that they have is, as far as the cord management, this thing will actually go over to the right to make it easier to wrap up the cord. Comes with 3 tips. Comes with a soap tip. This is a 15-degree tip, and this is the turbo nozzle. Okay. So the way this thing works is when you do put soap in the container, and this holds roughly a gallon of soap, when you put in the blue tip, they will pull soap from the reservoir, and then once you remove the blue tip and put in the 15 or the turbo nozzle, the soap extraction is no longer in use. So the water hookup is right here. It just attaches to a standard garden hose. It's pretty easy to use. And then as far as the pressure hose is in the back, right? So as you saw, taking the cord off is pretty easy. Flipping down that lever makes it nice and easy. So one nice feature about this pressure washer, because the way the cart is designed, it doesn't have a tendency to tip over once you put it wherever you're going to be working out of. You can, if you do tug on it, it's not going to fall over or tip over or anything like that. With the handle on top, it also makes it nice and easy for storage. Once you're done with it, you can just hang it on a holder in the garage on a hook. So with that being said, why don't we go ahead and we'll get it outside, we'll hook it up, and we'll throw it on a couple projects. So at this point, we have the turbo nozzle hooked up with it. We're not going to be using any soap. And the project we're going to be using on first is this white vinyl fence, and see if we can get close up to this. Alright, so we're sitting underneath a tree on the north side of my lot, so it does get a lot of mildew on it. Right, so you can see, and there's also some staining on the bottom rail too. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a turbo nozzle to go at it and see how it does. Alright, so as you can see, the did a pretty good job cleaning up this vinyl fence using the turbo nozzle. You know, there's a good comparison before and after of the mildew that's on the bottom rail and the after effect. So that turbo nozzle makes all the difference in the world, because essentially what it takes essentially a 0 degree tip, and then it oscillates in a circle pattern, giving you all the power that you need. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this fence, and then we'll go show you how the soap option works when you're going to wash a car or something like that. Okay, so now that you've seen it in action, it does work pretty well. Again, it's 1700 PSI, and for the average homeowner, it's going to be more than adequate for what homeowners are going to need to do around their house, as far as cleaning off fences, washing their cars, cleaning up concrete, sidewalks, pavers, stuff like that. Decking material, stuff like that. It's going to do more than enough. Cleaning siding on the house, you know, stuff like that. You can get bigger and badder pressure washers, but more likely when you get into that range, more likely you're going to be looking at a gas powered unit, and for what I need, this is perfectly adequate. If there is one thing I would comment as far as a questionable piece of engineering on it, it's essentially this guy right here. It's a water inlet hose. This is like, it's made out of zinc, and as you can see, it's kind of loose. And every time I'm hooking up the hose to it, I'm always worried that this is going to snap off. So I'm always very gentle with it, especially when I set the pressure washer wherever I'm using it. I always make sure that the hose, the supply hose, is at a straight angle to it. Or actually, there's no angle on it. It's just running straight into it. Because I just fear if the supply hose is at any weird angle, it's going to put a stress on that and it's going to break it. But other than that, it works good. The turbo nozzle does a great job. The soap nozzle does an excellent job as well. So at this point, I would give it a thumbs up. If there's any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and leave them in the comments box. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But as always, thanks for watching and have a great day. See ya.